Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Red Hot Nails. If you are not subscribed, please sub, like, ring, and share. This way everybody can enjoy a little nail art. Today, ladies, I found this amazing kit from Nicole Diary. I do have a couple of Nicole Diary glitter dips. But I just found this Nicole Diary Dip Kit on Amazon, and it comes with 5 really pretty colors. It's packaged in this nice box, as you can tell. It comes with a black, a red, a purplish, a peachish, which is almost neon, and then we've got a lighter pink, as you can tell in the corner. And this one also comes with the 5 bottles of dip liquid also. So, I went ahead and got it, and I figured I would swatch. And I also have one nail that I needed done, so I figured, what the heck, I might do the one nail also, because the rest of mine are done. So, it looked like a really good kit. The price was not bad, and it came fast. And it was packaged really well. So, I have not looked in here. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Put that there. I've got the fans on. Yep, it comes with dip liquids. And with dip liquids, you don't need to use your UV light, unless, of course, you want to use your own top coat. But what I would recommend is maybe you use theirs first to seal it, and then go ahead and use your favorite top coat, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Yep. I have never used black on my nails as far as, poly gel or dip powders. So that will be really neat to swatch. And that's a really pretty red, like fire engine red. And that is not really a mauve, kind of almost a neon purple. And the peach, same thing, almost neon. And then we've got a light pink, like a baby pink. So that's really cool. And then we've got all the liquids that we need. And remember, these are all air dry, so you do not need to put any of these under the UV light. And one good thing I like about Nicole Diary is each of these liquids are marked, so you know which ones to do first. You just have to follow the correct order. One is obviously the base. Then actually, I lied. 1 is the bond, I'm sorry. 2 is the base. So the bond would almost be, not really a primer, but it's going to help it stick to your nails. And then 3 is the activator. So after you're done your dip, you want to put this on and it will dry the glue. 4 says top, which would mean your top coat. And then, as always, 5 is your brush saver. So you can put any of the brushes in here, maybe give it a good swirl, give it a good shake, and clean the super glue consistency, you know, from maybe the bond or the base, to protect your brushes from gooing up. So, what we're going to do is put those aside, and we are going to use the bond first, since this is what it says to do. And I will put this on all the nails. Now beware, it does kind of smell like super glue. And all you should need is just like a thin layer. So how is everybody coping? Things are finally starting to open up. People are starting to go back to work. That is a good thing. I know that there are still restrictions, but at least, you know, we can start getting out a little bit more. And since I have, like I said, the Nicole Diary glitter, I have purple and pink. I do have Nicole Diary Dip Liquid actually in my nail art bag. But since I said I was going to do my thumb, I'm going to put some bond on my thumb. And this stuff dries like instantly, like you can't even see it. So if you like put it on and you don't see anything, don't think, oh my gosh, where did it go? Yeah, it's drying pretty darn quick, guys. Might be because I have the fans on also. Okay, and you might want to avoid the sides of the cuticles and the walls, because it could irritate you. I have very, very dry skin for several reasons. So, and it gets very peely, and the irritation, like I said, it could cause irritation or sticking, because the base is like a super glue type liquid. So we are only going to do obviously one at a time, because I don't want these to dry uber quick. Let's see if these have a seal on. Now these are, let me see, I believe they're like 10 grams. It even has instructions on the back, guys, the back of the box, on how to dip, on how it works. So, I mean, it does have instructions. And, of course, there's always YouTube and Instagram. It's nice that it comes in the box. It actually came in a big box from Amazon, then a package, then a Ziploc bag. So, yeah. Okay, good guess. These do have a seal. It's actually a little bit darker of a pink once you take the seal off. It's not as baby pink as what it looked. You can't really tell. But I will leave some stills. But it's still a really, really pretty pink, guys. Okay, so here we go. There's only 5 colors, so it will not take long to go through this review. So, number 2, the base. Just a nice and even layer. And ladies, I do mean even. Okay? You can do it the old-fashioned way and dip. Definitely have to do it again. Or, of course, there is the pour method where you can use your cuticle pusher as a spoon. So either way, you know, you're going to get the job done. Ooh, see, I can feel the brush getting hard and clunky already. Seriously? Alright. That was good. See how pretty that is? See, that looks much darker than it did in the, just looking through the bottle. That's really pretty though. Now I'm going to leave that there. And I'm not going to, you know, dip 1,000,005 times because we all know how to do the dip. Dip, 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 do up, doo, doo. But I am going to put the activator on to seal it. There we go. Now these brushes are wanting to get icky. So what I'm going to do is take a quick break and try to clean these brushes up, so I will be right back. Alright, so we are going to try to carry on with this really cool peach. This brush is not wanting to cooperate very well though, I'm afraid. So far the powder is a hit, but the brush is not. We shall do one more layer. It definitely needs 2. I just don't know what is up with this brush, guys. This brush is just all over the place and making it very hard to make the glue smooth. And you see I'm just doing the dip method. And that's the peaches. Isn't that pretty? It's like not too orangey and not too pink. That would actually be a really pretty color for Halloween. I really like this. I think I would definitely even wear this myself. And I'm not really so much of an orangish person, except for around, you know, Halloween time, but yeah, I like this. Okay. Really pretty, guys. You know, and this dip powder should last you quite a while. I mean, you know, you're putting a thin layer. You know, you really only need 2 layers, maybe 3 tops. This is 2. And, you know, the pigment is showing up good. Now, the key to getting a good layer, a good strong layer, is obviously you have to get your nails all one consistency, all one, not length, but you want them all soft, smooth, but you want to make sure that you put the glue down, you know, the number 2 base. You want to make sure that you've got that down in a thin, even motion, because if you have bubbles in it, or if you have a streak, anything, then you're going to leave that mark, that imprint, and that's not good. Because then what you do is, if you try to go over that again, it's not going to work out so good. You're going to end up having to file it, basically, which is the easiest way I had found, personally. And you're going to have to start again. So, let's try it again. Here we go. With some purple. I don't know how this is still making any type of help at all, considering what bad shape the brush is in. I have a feeling I'm going to definitely be soaking in Brush Saver. This purple is definitely neon. It's really gorgeous. See, I actually missed just a little bit there, but it's really not my fault. This brush is going absolutely cuckoo. You guys can see, I don't know what is wrong with the brush, but I personally keep several different base coats and activators in my bag with my dip powders. This way I have several to look back on if I need more. And on, I believe, Wish or AliExpress, you can actually get like a huge bottle. Instead of, let's see, these, I believe are like, yeah, these are like 7 milliliters. You can get like 10 or 15 milliliters. So I always keep extra in case there's a problem. Because the last thing you need is to be working on your nails and boom, you run out of supplies. So I try to keep extra of everything. See what I mean? There was a problem where it wasn't adhering and I went over it without filing off the bad part. So you can see where it streaked underneath. But this is just to show you, you know, a swatch to show you the color. So I'm not going to worry about filing it right now. Use number 3 here to dry it. Right. And we've got my 2 favorite colors left. It just sort of turned out that way. We have red and black. Looks like these basically just come off pretty easily, these seals, and I'm putting them in the lid just to help keep it from drying out. And here we go again, if I can keep from dropping it. I think this brush has had it, guys. I'm gonna swap it up. Take the brush from number 5, which is simply the brush cleaner. Nothing wrong with that. And then I'm going to stick this bad one into the brush cleaner and see if it can't be fixed. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. That's a stiff little brush right there. Huh. Well, wouldn't you know, I got that in one coat. The other ones took 2 coats. How do you like that red? That is fire engine red, guys. Straight up fire engine red. And go ahead and seal that. Alrighty. Now that is sealed. And the last color to swatch will be the black. And I might actually have to use that a little bit more since Halloween is coming up. I know this is just September, but October is just a month away, guys. Who's got some big plans for Halloween? Anybody hosting any parties or going to any adult Halloween parties? I miss going to Halloween parties for adults where there are no children. Not that I don't love the children, don't get me wrong, guys. However, I love the adult Halloween parties where you can dress up and sing some karaoke. And I've pretty much got some nail art, I think, for, and I think I have one more thing in the mail I'm waiting for you know, Halloween art. I'm trying to order early to make sure I've got everything I need. Alright. What I thought was really interesting, guys, is that I went on AliExpress a couple of days ago And they really didn't have much for Halloween yet. And especially with the COVID and, the issues with the mailing system, I thought that was real odd. Because we're going to need extra mailing time. How the heck are we going to get it in time to do our nails all through October? But that is what it is, right? And that's the black. Isn't that gorgeous? See, this is what happens when you try to fill it in without filing. You can see. Watch, I'll show you. I'm going to try to fill it in. Just fill in the holes without filing. And watch what happens. So you can see the little lines from where you filled it in. So if you have an error, unfortunately, you're going to have to sand it down and take it off and make it a nice smooth layer. So anyway, that's the black. So that is all the colors. I'm going to put the lid on because my hands shake sometimes and I will drop it. And then I will lose the whole product, and I will be pretty pissy, because I really like the colors in this kit. It's just that one brush that's being a pain in the ass. Oops. Oh, sorry, YouTube. My bad. Total my bad. Pain in the butt. Oh my goodness. I cussed. I did not mean that. Now, just because the kit comes with a top, I'm going to go ahead and use their top coat, okay? And since these are magnetic, I am going to just tilt. Top coat on. Now, this isn't I believe this is an air dry top coat also. So you don't have to put this in the UV light either. Everything in this kit is air dry. So, I mean, you don't necessarily have to use their top coat, I guess. But, I mean, since it comes with the kit, and it might be formulated a little bit differently than, the stuff for the UV light, I would just go ahead and use it. Just put one coat on. Give it one coat. Just to seal your work. And then pull out your favorite UV top coat and give it a blast with your favorite. This way, you're sealing it up. You are using products that comes with your kit. And then you can also use your favorite to get that super duper glassy shine that you love. So, that's my top coat. And that's with the shine. And I will take a still so you can see it. I will take one before I put a glossy top coat on, and after. See, this is all pretty much dry already. That's like instantaneous pretty much. So, I said that I was going to do one on me, and I just took the old stuff off my nail and put a little bit more poly gel because the nail needed a little bit more. I don't know what to use. So, since it's still kind of warm, I want something bright and airy. So, let's go with this for the cuticle and this for the tip. See what that does. Well, I don't think this brush is used to being used, guys, as a actual brush. Trying to avoid the cuticle area. I think I should have taken mine out, guys. What do you think? Because I know mine works fine. Okay. Not sure how straight I got it, but we shall see. Yep, I will definitely need another coat because this stuff dries really fast, guys. Yep. And see it, because this brush is goofed up. See what it did? What I was talking about? So see, that's going to have to be filed out. Because if not, it will just clump. So I will give that just a little bit of a buff to make that smooth. Alright. Yep, see, that's all you do. Just a real light buff to get that out. Let's see how this other brush is doing. Yep. And that's good. So, we will make the best that we can do. I wish they wouldn't use these little tiny silicone looking brushes. And that means like every company, not just Nicole Diary. think I might have to shut my fan off. Go at it again. Let me see if I can find a different brush. Hold on just a second. Okay, I am back, and I found my other set of liquids. So the brushes are in a little bit better shape. So I'm actually going to jazz up the nail. And I found some of my other dip powders, and one is actually a Nicole Diary dip powder that I just got in the mail. It's a Chameleon, so it is actually supposed to change colors from, I believe, like a blue to a purple. So that is actually really cute. So even though that is not part of the set, I thought I'd use it, and as well as the pink glitter. This glitter one is really pretty. This is a pink glitter that I'm using. I have a pink and a purple. And I'm sure they probably have a few more colors, but the pink and the purple were the ones that grabbed my attention at the time. I just thought I would just fancy up that nail while I had all these dip powders out. And you guys know me, I like everything funky and blinging, and so I thought, well, I had to go get the other liquid, so might as well get a few other of the dip powders. Okay. Kind of pretty. I think it might need a little bit more though. Just there. Not a whole lot. Wrong side. See, for this one, I have to basically pour because my nail's so long I don't want to get the powder everywhere. And those dishes that I ordered have not come in the mail yet. I've ordered some of those triangular dishes and I believe a dip dish also. Alright, that actually looks pretty cute. So, I've got my peachish orange up by the cuticle, and now I've got some straight up pink glitter. And of course, as always, I will leave it still, because even though I have this great mad lighting system, it doesn't do it justice. I mean, you've got to see this for yourself close up. And now, I'm going to use this Chameleon. Now, whether it turns, I don't know, because it's like I get them confused. When it's hot, it stays blue, and when it's cold, it turns purple, or vice versa. I'm not sure. But either way, I mean, the blue is still a pretty color. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain. These are really, really pretty. Ah! I cannot wait till I get those squares, because I'm getting it everywhere. Okay. Alright. And we'll do that one more time. And I think I'm close enough to the top now where I can actually stick my finger in. Yep. Yep. That looks good. It's actually got some iridescence in it on its own. Like some little glitteries. Just make sure you got yourself covered, you got your workspace covered, because dip powder can be a mess. And that's what it's looking like so far. And I think I'll do one more layer with this gorgeous neon purple. And then what I'm going to do is the very, 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 very tip, I'm going to do black. So. excess and use my brush. Now mind you, I have not used the activator yet. I am aware of that. Some people do it after every layer. Some people do it just at the final. I usually just do it at the final. But that's me. I mean, if you don't have success like that, you know, just doing it at the end, then you do it after every layer if you have to do 2 or 3 layers to get the thickness and the color that you need. Everybody's going to have, you know, a little different success with different things. And they're going to want to do things a little differently. And that's okay. It really is. Okay. Pat that. Get the excess off. Do the brush. This is actually my polygel brush, so I'll have to get the excess off real good. And it's a little cattywampus there. Woo! Kind of jumped a little, didn't I? Just missed a little spot. Nope, there we go. Alright. So it's looking cool and funky. Funky monkey. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to do the tip black. Just a very, 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 very tip. That black is so pigmented, it's like you only need one coat. It's crazy. I missed a little spot on the side, so I've got to go back right there. Right? Make sure it's even. I am back, and now I'm going to put the activator over all of this. This way we'll make sure that that glue is dry under there. And I just did a couple little funky lines in there. A little bit of glitter. Just a little bit to give it some color. You know me, gotta have some color in there. And that's gonna dry momentarily. And just because, like I said earlier, I will find the top coat, which is right here. And this does dry pretty quickly, as we saw with the nails on my magnetic stand. So I'm going to use this first. And then I will go over it with my favorite top coat. Or one of my favorite top coats, I should say. Just a nice thin layer. Just enough to seal that dip powder. I mean, like I said, you don't have to use, the top coat that comes with the set. And a lot of people just buy the dip powder and just the bond and the base, or just base and activator, because they use their own bond. You can do that too. AliExpress, Wish, Amazon, eBay, they all, have where you can buy the dip liquids separately, or you can as a kit, or as a set, I should say, or one at a time. So this is what it looks like. Pretty cute, huh? That was last minute. I had no clue what I was going to do. Even though I knew I was going to review today, I still had no clue what kind of design I was going to do. So that's with their top coat, and it is dry. It's okay, but I don't think that will wear, obviously, very well. So I'm going to grab one of my good old top coats here that I know will last until I take it off. And I always, always, always put 2 top coats on, because you want your top coat to last. You want it to stand up and protect your nails. And one coat I've found out, especially if you have nail art, just doesn't cut it, unfortunately. It really doesn't. You pretty much need that second coat, to seal it and keep it sealed. Especially if you're using like a thermal polish. If you do not seal it properly, and it is water-based, yeah, it will peel. So you want to do two thin layers of a top coat. This way, it will hold up better. Yeah, and see, this is uber shiny. Really, really, really shiny. It's definitely bringing out the colors. And look at that blue. Remember that was blue? The heat from the lamp turned to purple. So that Nicole Diary Chameleon color did work. So even though it doesn't come with this kit, that's another product from Nicole Diary that you can get, and that's the Chameleon colors. So we now know for sure heat turns the blue purple, the cold makes the blue stay blue. Dun-da-da, what a concept, right? So that's my second coat, and I am curing it. And right now I'm just using a Born Pretty Light. Nothing, you know, real powerful. I'm thinking of switching to my bigger Activator, which does have a fan in it. For the simple fact is I get really hot, even in the wintertime when I'm doing my nails. Why, I don't know. I think maybe the heat from the fan or from the light might have something to do with it. I don't know. I can't imagine that would be all of it because it's a little lamp. But I know my Activator is brand new. I've only used it for a review, and it does have a fan in it, so I might switch for a while. So if you guys have any other kind of a fan, if you guys have any other kind of a UV light that does have a fan in it, let me know in the comments what kind you have. And yes, it does have a fan. Let me know for sure it does have a fan, and that you would recommend it, and where you purchased it, and approximately how much it is, if you can. So that's what it looks like now that I've put 2 top coats of mine, and you can see how uber shiny that is, like glass. You hear that? So now it looks like glass. Hubby says it reminds him of those popsicles, those red, white, and blue popsicle sort of things that you used to get at the ice cream trucks when you were little. So I guess that's not a bad thing, right? So since it's not really hot and I'm indoors, I expect that this Chameleon color purple will go back to blue here soon. And you can see it does have the mica powder in it. And although it's not as glittery as the actual glitter dip powder, it does have some holographic pigments in it. So I will take a picture of that also and leave that. Because, you know, that is real pretty. And I would definitely get this kit. I think it was like, you know, 30 bucks. You know, and you got everything. You got, you know, 5 dip powders. And I believe they're, like I said, 10 grams. And I believe you also get all 5 of the dip liquids. You know, the bonder, you get the Activator, you get the brush saver, their top coat, you get the base. I mean, you get it all. And these colors are gorgeous. I mean, you saw. They're absolutely stunning colors. Absolutely stunning. And you don't get any prettier than that. And they do have other packs where you can get them with dip liquid, without dip liquid. And then obviously they have the Chameleon. See, it's already trying to go back to blue because I'm indoors where it's cool, so it's trying to go back. But go ahead and go to Amazon and get yourself this Nicole Diary Kit. And thank you for tuning in today. I hope this wasn't too long for you. And don't forget to sub, like, ring, and share. And tune in next time. And don't forget to use Amazon Smile, where 0.5% of your purchase goes to the charity of your choice, so we can give back without actually having to pull extra money out of our pocket. And while you're at it, please go check out my girl, Savage Granny's Claws. Claws with a K and a Z at the end. She is a wonderful person, and she's got great content. So thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.